I'm going to put this at the beginning because today just went very, very random. I think, especially for us who live here in Florida, our weather is changing so beautifully that I think for Teddy and I, today was one of those days where we kind of intended to do maybe something or not stay out as long as we did. And it was just so gorgeous all day that we just kept playing and getting our steps in. So this vlog is going to be very random and scattered because we were going to do more filming at mini golf and we just couldn't because it was too crowded and we just had to kind of just go with the flow and couldn't really film much there. And then our resort hopping turned into just a lot of playground time and me just lounging on benches and hammocks, and it ended up being a beautiful day. And even tonight, I think he and I would keep strolling and roaming if it wasn't just that we're at the point where we need to go home and unwind, and because we've been going since 9 o'clock this morning, but he's chomping on some ice. And anyway, stay tuned for this vlog. And it's still a lot of fun, and I like keeping some of these in the memory file just to look back on our memories. But I will warn you ahead of time, it's kind of random, just random shenanigans all day. Good, beautiful morning, everyone. It's just Teddy and I today. It's the first time we've ever played mini golf, just mom and son without dad with us. But we think we're going to try the summer side, and then I think we're going to go resort hopping after this. So if you'd like to join along with us, you know what to do. Grab yourself a tasty treat and a beverage of your choice and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside this vlog at all times. He is excited. And I'll fill you in here in a minute. It is a Saturday, and with our particular annual passes that we currently hold, we can't go into the 4 theme parks on a Saturday or a Sunday, but we do have like the water parks and more on our annual passes. Teddy, you can kind of keep walking off the rocks, honey. So we can play mini golf included with that perk of the add-on to our pass as long as we're here before 4. So we can do winter or summer here or Fantasia, and it is part of that water parks and more. So we actually started immediately. I wasn't expecting that, and then Teddy was super excited right from the get-go. But there's our first little puff of fake snow. I love this. I have visions of sugar plums. All right, so we're down hole 1. We're ready to head to hole 2, Teddy, huh? I'm trying to work with him a little bit on holding the putter today. So far not so good, but at least he's trying. He's not picking it up and carrying it, so I'm proud of him for that. I didn't film a lot because it was really crowded, and we were actually having fun with the families behind us, but Teddy's gonna try for his last hole here. Go, honey. Oh, you missed it. Try again. There you go. He's been doing really good. Oh, it's loaded. Santa Cam. Oh. So as I mentioned, we didn't film much playing mini golf, but if you want to see us playing the Summerland side, the summer side of Winter Summerland, we do have a vlog recently where all 3 of us did that, and I'll try to remember when I edit and upload to YouTube to link that in the description below. But you can also find it in the Disney Parks and Resorts playlist. Yeah, look at you. Teddy wanted to show off. He's getting so into Disney style now. Look at this. He had to have his own backpack today to carry his own snack money. He had to bring his lanyard with his pins. He's got his Mickey hat on. He's ready to go resort hop, find himself a treat. He's thinking maybe a Dole Whip. I have to keep going in circles because he goes in circles. And he wants to pin trade today while we resort hop. So here we go, continuing on from our mini golf adventure. And he wants to take the stairs. Teddy loves taking the stairs. We took a bus from Disney Springs to here at Disney's Contemporary Resort. Teddy had fun playing with another little boy. They were sharing Teddy's Kindle on the bus ride over. Then Teddy got watching this Disney Junior program, and then we're gonna head upstairs, I think, for a while. So we didn't stay at the Contemporary long, he got thinking he'd like to roam some more, and he really wants to ride on a, what he calls Sky Car, Disney Skyliner. Oh, there goes the monorail, Teddy. Yeah. So we hopped on a Hollywood Studios bus so that we could go over and maybe take the Disney Skyliner over to Disney's Caribbean Beach or something. I was just looking at all this interesting tidbits and trivia up here, and I actually took a few questions and put in my Facebook group to see if people knew it. Like, I asked about the names of the hitchhiking ghosts. I asked the first word spoken by Mickey Mouse, which was hot dog. I asked about Goofy's original name, which was Hippie Dog. And I asked if anyone knew how much Spaceship Earth weighs, which is 16 million pounds. So, really interesting reading here on the bus this afternoon. Teddy wanted a picture with him with this, as he calls them, Sky Cars. He's been calling these Sky Cars since he was like 2 years old. Wow, huh? Wow. Here we go. We're in a wrapped one, so probably won't get good filming as we go across. We have Pete. Yay. Yeah, we actually like Pete and Goofy, and but a wrapped one this time of day isn't necessarily a bad thing, because right now we're right at when that sun is just coming. It's starting to head down to the west, and it'll be coming right across. But air flows through these so nice, as you can see our hair is going everywhere. Whoa! Having fun, Teddy?
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments,
here we
will
go.
be traveling over the headwaters of the Everglades,
where Daddy currently is.
Technically, the Walt Disney World Resort, traveling all the way to the Everglades.
Oh, it's windy. This is probably bad on the mic.
And the Gulf of Mexico.
We've never been able to actually say that when Mark's actually physically been in Everglades and we've been here. We get in that stream down there, we go to the Everglades. So the transfer station is here at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, where wherever you come from, you basically have to get off at Caribbean Beach to change to a different line. So if you're coming from Hollywood Studios and you want to go to Epcot, then you get off and go on the Epcot line. Teddy actually chose that he wanted to go over to Pop Century and Disney's Art of Animation. So we are taking that line. I don't know what he's looking at. Teddy, honey, what are you looking at? Oh, the holes. Yes, fascinating parts of the sea. So we have actually there's no buckle up on this one, honey. We're in, it's called an unwrapped one this time, so I can show you kind of some of the views as we cruise across on our flight on the Disney Skyliner, or as Teddy calls it, Sky Car. So why did you pick Pop Century and Art of Animation, honey?
Because I like them.
Because he likes them. I guess that's a good enough reason, isn't it? All right, so let's see. I like going across the Hourglass Lake up here. Let's see if I can get a good view for you guys. Well, there's a little bit of a glare because the sun is actually, there's clouds covering it, but you are looking west and the sun is starting to drop to the west. And the windows are actually a little bit dirty, but you get a idea as we start coming down to come across Hourglass Lake. And the Disney Skyliner station here sits on the bridge that goes between Pop Century and Art of Animation. So Pop Century is off to my left, Art of Animation is off to my right. And I think Teddy said he wanted to kind of go walk around both of them and see what he could see today. And again, I apologize for the glare, but I wanted to make it known too, you do have to get off here as well. You can't just be on this riding and spin around. They will make you get off and then go through and come through the entrance to go back across. So if you're just out riding these, you know, for joyriding, that's absolutely fine. A lot of people do it. It is fun, but you do have to keep getting off and getting on. You can't just sit on it like you do the monorail sometimes. So do know that if you're just out to experience the ride, you do have to disembark at each station. The only exception is like when it leaves Caribbean Beach. When it leaves Caribbean Beach and it goes through Riviera, you do not have to get off at the Riviera. You go all the way across to Epcot and then you'd have to get off and get back on. So this was his motive, the playground. So we'll probably be here for a few minutes while he works out some wiggles. I did get water out of the fountain back there, but I need colder water, so we'll probably play for a little while and then go up to the lobby and get colder water. So I'm sitting here at Disney's Art of Animation while Teddy plays, and I just wanted to point out that a lot of stuff you see is done on purpose. Lighting's better on that example, but I might have a breeze blow through. So you see that bush tree kind of thing? If you really study it and the way they flow, and you look around at the other ones in this general area, they look like plants that you would find in the water or like in a fish tank, even like the fake ones they make for freshwater fish tanks. So everything really is themed with purpose. Well, even that squirrel that just went into my shot, but. So I was trying to like talk about the theming around here, and a lot of people are walking through going, you know, to and from their places. So even like these plants behind me, if you look, if you're familiar with like underwater plants, or like I said, if you've owned a fish tank or seen them in aquariums and stuff, even like this style, just the way they're trimmed and landscaped and everything, they're actually fit in with the theming here of the Nemo section and stuff, because they look like underwater plants, or plants that would be in your aquarium or such. I just thought that's really cool. The theming is that detailed. There's some heavily copyrighted music coming from the pool, but I'm hoping to pick this up real quick. Like even this, Mark and I always comment how that even looks like stuff we would have had in our freshwater fish tank. So even just the lower plants fit the theming here of underwater plants. And just to show you how it does change, if you look across into a different area, you'll see the plants are not the same. They don't look like the underwater plants when you're over there in the Lion King section. Want to go inside? We're here at Landscape of Flavors, which is the quick service inside Disney's Art of Animation. And there's really awesome music, but yes, heavily copyrighted. So I'm going to get a quick look. Teddy had some spending money left over in his stash, and he wanted this mermaid tail cupcake. I wondered where his distraction was. Safety Smart is playing up on the TV, so he's so happy to see that on the TV. We have a refillable cup, and Teddy always likes getting his own little paper cup for some cold water anyway. So just so you know, you can, if you're not carrying your own cup and you just want some ice water, you can ask for an ice water cup and they'll give you a small cup. And one more look at the cupcake. I can't have any of this, I'm assuming. So what Teddy doesn't eat, sadly, I'll have to get rid of. But he might eat all of it. He's probably pretty hungry after playing on the playground. Are you ready, honey? Wanted to get a picture of it with the wrapper off and a little bit of a clip. It is just a vanilla cupcake. I'm not sure if there's any center or not. I'll update you once he gets into it. Right now, he's rehydrating because he played hard on the playground. There's no ears, so we're gonna eat tail first, honey. Yep, you can rip it off. Because I'm not sharing with you or cutting it or anything. You can rip it off. Oh, you got the pearls? Are they good? Are they chocolate? I'm gonna have to teach Teddy how to review food better now that I can't eat anything. Teddy said help cut it, and there is like an apple center in that. It actually looks pretty good, pretty decent little cupcake. It was like a little over $7. I think it was like $7.27 after tax. The typical Teddy way. I did slice it, I gave him a fork, and he still just dived his mouth into it, just like he ate his first birthday cupcake at Knott's Berry Farm. When he turned 1 year old, that's what he did. He dove into the cupcake. Teddy loves cupcakes. This is typical. Teddy likes the idea of sweets. Rarely does he ever actually like a sweet, except for maybe sometimes like a Dole Whip or ice cream. He loves the idea of cupcakes, and he takes a couple of bites, and usually he gives them to me. But I can't even have one lick or one bite of that cupcake without getting really drastically sick due to the alpha gal. So sadly, since we don't have friends with us or his father, probably that will go in the trash, sadly. But it was his money, so that's his choice. Well, folks, he did better with it than I thought he would, so that's not bad. How would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 5, Teddy?
100.
100. So I'm gonna try to talk over this real fast and show you. I was just saying to Mark, we saw them do this back in 2017, right when I was pregnant with Teddy and we were walking around resorts. They were doing this where they had a cast member pumpkin contest. So these are made by cast members and here at Art Animation, and then you can vote. So here is a look at the front office one. And then food and beverage, custodial, then this one was merchandise. I like the Jack one by merchandise. Engineering, recreation. Oh, I like the cars theme on the recreation one. Housekeeping. Oh my gosh, they have candy corn all around that pumpkin. That is awesome. Teddy wasn't quite ready to leave. He wanted to walk around and look at the cars. So we're gonna take a stroll through Radiator Springs. The lighting's kind of odd right now, so I don't know how much of it I'll pick up, but it'll be a nice little stroll. Teddy spotted cornhole, so he's all into that. Ooh, look at that. You want to stroll, and we'll come back through and make another couple tosses? Of course, it is really breezy. I'm hoping it's not coming through the mic too bad, but... Oh, there go the seagulls, Teddy. Mine, 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 mine. See, here's the Hudson Hornet. Mine, 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 mine. What do you think, honey? I love the play on the Burma shave signs here. I bet Teddy can read these now. Can you read that? No, no climbing, please, honey. It's not like a real nature place. No climbing on those. So it says, made or used it. Dang near fainted. Looked like he had just been painted. And then, of course, instead of ending with Burma shave like you would out on Route 66, it ends with Rusty's. Teddy's gonna take a stroll around each one. Oh, you turned on me. I expected you to go around all around. Hey, the sign's not turning. Usually that sign's turning. The Cozy Cone Motel sign is usually spinning. Strolling through here at night when all the neon is on, I highly recommend as well. We're not gonna stay long enough for that tonight, but I'm sure we do it a lot. We wander through here a lot. One of our favorite areas to just stroll and get steps in. What are you looking at, the tires? I'm really hoping there's such a beautiful breeze blowing through here, which is nice to walk, but it's hard to film. I'm gonna take one more look. We had a little boy run in here and Tim and Teddy were playing chase for a while. It was super cute. Now Teddy's climbing on the tires. Now we're approaching Sarge's surplus hut. And a look at Sarge here.
Let's have a taste.
Turn in circles. I have to give a little note. The flag is at half staff for the mass murder that happened actually in my native state in Maine. So all thoughts and prayers going out to all affected back home in my home state. Really sad. McQueen's being worked on. He's being refurbed, so you can't really get up close with him. Teddy's going around the gas tanks. He likes walking on like edges right now. That's really his thing, walking along like edges along sidewalks instead of actually walking like on the sidewalk. You can see my shadow a little bit because the sun is right behind me. He uses only organic fuel. Usually I'm here at night and I don't really get to read all the stickers and stuff. The last set we haven't covered yet here out front of Luigi's. Luigi's! You can see our shadows again. Look, Teddy, you can see your shadow, honey. We were headed back to the Sky Car and I lost him again in the playground. So I gave him 10 minutes to blow off some more steam here. Although I don't know how he has any energy left in him. He's like the Energizer Bunny, he just doesn't stop. Hey, I can see my reflection. So I finally corralled the Teddy. He was having fun playing catch the sea monster with some kids. And now we're headed back across Hourglass Lake here. Don't believe we're gonna do too much more roaming. I know, I'm hungry.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Pop.
Energizer Bunny thinks he still wants more, so we're actually took the Skyliner to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We're gonna stroll past the beach, see if any hammocks are open, catch the playground, and then go out to the lobby and catch a bus. I do have to say, for strolling, the weather we are having right now is gorgeous, but I do apologize if there's a lot of wind noise in the mic. So we have an empty hammock, and someone's kicked off his shoes to run in the sand already. So he'll be happy with this for a while. He's in there doing sand angels. Oh. Mr. Independent had to go get in his own hammock. I said, you could play with me. He's like, no, I'm gonna go get that one. Which is good because I knew he wouldn't stay in it more than a second. How does he even have energy left? I'll take the more relaxed approach. I'll just kind of lay here. He's over there in the other hammock again. I keep expecting him to flop right out and have an America's Funniest Home Video moment. He's like thrashing around in it. Look at him. Missed it. He was just flinging sand all over himself. I really am convinced he's part bison.
Happy holiday.
I don't want sand on me though, Bub, okay? You can put sand on you, but not on me. Oh, no, no, no. Second prompt. You won't be going to the playground. So we're walking along. We're gonna go cross that bridge right there. Take a quick stop by the playground, see what's going on. Trying to show you guys some of the playground without getting other kids in the shot. And I do love around here too. This is one of the best playgrounds for resort playgrounds. It's probably my favorite for resort playgrounds. They have these like crocodiles hidden everywhere. And I'm saying crocodile because the Caribbean is saltwater. So I would say that they're crocodiles, not really alligators that these are portraying. Wanted to show you the other set of equipment, the other half of the playground while there was nobody on it. It's starting to die down now. I'm about ready to give him the last 5-minute warning to go. I think I'm gonna have to close it out. We have played and explored and roamed so hard and never sat anywhere to recharge our electronic devices. So I'm actually almost out of battery, and now he is pooped. He's ready to head back and get the van and head home. So hope you enjoyed this kind of very random Saturday strolling adventures with us. Peace and love, gang. Keep adventuring yourself. And hey, Teddy, what's next? What is next, do you think?
Superheroes.
Superheroes, okay. On we go. Superheroes. You heard it, folks. I usually have been trying to get Teddy more involved with filming and asking him at the end of each day's adventure what his favorite part was. And as most of you know, what do you usually say, Teddy? What is your favorite part?
Playground.
Playgrounds. Well, he did give a little bit of a different answer. Usually he says all of it. So then I asked him, since he did 2 playgrounds today, which was your favorite playground? Which was your favorite playground? This one or Art of Animation?
All of them.
That's where you get the all of them. So there you go, folks. He liked all of the playgrounds.